Hey, welcome back to Magic City Entertainment. Hopefully, you guys are doing great today. I want to say thank you for clicking on the video. Usually, I would do a face cam and everything, but today I'm doing a little something different. I want to talk about Apex and how I feel about this new season so far. So, first off, let me say I love Apex. I put a lot of hours into this game, a lot of matches and everything. I have like 1,000+ matches played. But at the end of the day, season 6 it's a mess. And it's a mess, but it is fun at the same time. So the mess that I think needs to be fixed, that they already have fixed, but can be improved upon. They fixed the whole shields. The whole shields in the beginning was a total disaster. I don't know why that was even changed, to be honest. They changed it back, thank God. But they end up changing stuff around and everything. I'm cool with, starting with an Evo shield. I think that's cool. I like that idea. But when it first came out, it was really bad. Like gold armor only had, I think, 3 instead of, what was it, 4 or 5. And it was not the greatest, honestly. But they improved upon it by adding it back to where it was last season in season 5, which thank God. So that's one thing that's helped. There's some things that needs to be changed also. The devotion, that needs to be nerfed. Like, I like the devotion, I like using it sometimes, not all the time, but when you get the turbocharge on it, it's too much. Like, it goes way too fast. Literally, even if you have a gun that's probably you think is faster than that, it doesn't matter. It really doesn't matter, because the devotion is going to destroy every single time. And it's really annoying to where you're having a really good match and you come across a guy that has a devotion. So once you get the devotion, it's a wrap. Sorry to say, it doesn't matter how good of a player you are or anything like that. It is a wrap, and it sucks. So hopefully they can fix that. The vote is fine. I'm loving the vote. The vote is okay. You don't have to touch it or anything. It's like an R301 and an R99 mixed together. And speaking of the R99, whose idea was it to get rid of it as a gun for everybody to use on a regular basis? Now they have it to where it comes in a supply box or supply drop. Who thought of that? I really want to know who thought of that. Who thought that was a good idea? Because last season, the R99 and R301 combination was my favorite. Like, I used the R99 so much. And there was nothing wrong with the R99, Even though the R99, yes, was probably the best gun that entire season, I don't think it needed to be taken away. There's a lot of other guns that could balance it out perfectly. For example, the R301. Perfect example. Yes, if you had the R99, you had a higher chance, but the R301 is super accurate to a point where it doesn't even matter, because the R99 can't really shoot that far anyway. So they're like, no, we're just gonna make it into a red gun. Why? Like, no one asked for that to happen. No one was even complaining about the gun being overpowered. Everybody was loving it. Everybody used it. Well, I wouldn't say everybody, but most people used it. But then they're like, yeah, we're just gonna make it a red gun for season 6. Why? Like, that was my favorite gun season 5, and now it's gone. You don't see it. Okay, you see it, but it's not like it's a super occurrence that is always gonna happen. You'll get it maybe once every 6 to 7 matches, if lucky, if at all. Even if at all you even see the gun. So it sucks that they did that. I'm hoping that they do move it back, because it didn't really need to be changed to a red gun. It was fine the way it was. So I don't know why they did that. So I'm hoping that they do change that back. I highly doubt it, though. They probably won't change it back until season 7, which in season 7 they'll probably do the same thing. They'll probably take a gun that everybody loved and put it as a red gun, and then put the R99 back. Which will probably do that with the Volt, because the Volt is literally an R301 and R99 mixed together. So that gun's very, very overpowered. There's some other stuff. What else? Bloodhound. He needs to be fixed. As in fixed, as in his special is a glitch. It breaks the game. You can just be running around and you press it at random times and the game crashes and you have to wait until you load back in. Now, I haven't run into it lately when I play as him, but sometimes I'm scared to play as him because it always happens in critical moments. Always. I don't know if it's just with me. I don't know if other people are having the same issue, but every time it comes down to like the final five squads, I scan, my game freeze. I'm like, are you serious? And lucky enough, it does bring you back into the game. But what if it didn't? What if it didn't bring you back into the game? You know? So that needs to be fixed. Haven't run into it lately, so maybe they did fix it and they just didn't put it in the patch notes. But I'm not even sure if they know if that's actually a problem. But yeah, it's a problem that needs to be addressed. What else? The servers are not that great this season. When the season first started, it was bad. Like, it was laughably bad. They were bad. Maybe I was getting kicked for no reason. And then on top of that, I play ranked sometimes. And if you get kicked, right, just kicked from the server, sometimes you will lose your points. You would lose rank points for that. And you shouldn't lose points at all. It's not my fault your servers are not working because everybody wants to be on. No, that's not the case. That doesn't need to happen. So hopefully they fix that. Lately the servers have been okay. Haven't really had any issues with, it crashing, anything like that. But in the beginning of the season, it was not good. Overall, the season isn't bad. It's good, but there are things that need to be changed. And they're slowly but surely they are doing that. They're trying to make the game good. Season 5 was perfect. I mean, granted, I started playing Apex late. I came in season 5, fell in love, and haven't stopped playing it since. And I won't stop playing it. Season 6 is great. I have a lot of fun with it, my friends. We play a lot. But there are some things that need to be changed. The R99 needs to come back as a gun. The Volt is fine. I do hear people complaining that it is kind of overpowered. I disagree. I feel like it's fine. It's a fine gun. The Devotion needs to get a buff. The Devotion is very overpowered. If you get the turbocharge, you're doomed. Period. I mean, that's pretty much it. I don't think there are any other issues with the game. Everything else is fine. The loot sometimes is up and down, but that can come with any battle royale game. I would like to see, when you first land, maybe in the first crate you open, you get a gun, because sometimes you don't get a gun. And sometimes there'll be like 3 crates and you don't get a gun at all. You just get armor, ammo, and shield batteries. That's it. Nothing else. But other than that, I feel like the game is great. There's no other issues that I've run into right now besides, Bloodhound. His character's kind of broken right now, which I think they addressed. The new character, Rampart, she's not bad. Some people do say she's overpowered. Yes, in a way she is, but also she does have a downfall to it. So there are ways to defeat her and everything. She is a super fun character though, I will admit. What makes her character so fun is that she has a turret, and she can drop shields as well and plant the turret. So if you have a really good team and a really good strategy, she will be beast. You will go hand with her. You will get a lot of kills with her. But as of now, I don't see a problem with her. People were saying that she was kind of overpowered. I don't think she was really overpowered. I think in the beginning, yes, she was, because everybody was using her and everything, but most people don't really use her that much. Most people stick to, the main characters they used before. Her ability is good, because if you use a SMG or, no, I'm sorry, LMG, you get more, it's like, I think more damage is done, and you also get more ammo. So, say for example, you run with the Spitfire and you get a heavy extended mag, purple, and instead of 55 ammo, you get 63. So you get more ammo if you use the bigger guns instead of the smaller guns. Which, I mean, it makes sense, you know, because she has a turret and everything, so that's kind of her specialty. But yeah, all in all, the season's fun. I have a lot of fun with the game. There are just a few things that need to be changed. I did hear that they're adding a new mode September 15th, I believe. It's going to be like a nighttime mode on Kings Canyon. So I think that should be fun. They are trying new things with this game that I like. And then again, the problem with it is that anytime they do an update, the game breaks in a way. So that's what happened with Bloodhound. At the beginning of the season, there was no issue with him. And then when they did an update, that's when his character became broken. That's when I started noticing, oh, when I scan, I freeze. And it happens in critical moments. So that's really annoying. So I'm hoping they fix that. Like I said, lately I haven't run any issues with it, but I'm hoping they do fix it because he's a very key player in the game. So hopefully they fix it, which they will. I have high hopes for this company. They know what they're doing. And there's really no other issues with this game. I've had a lot of fun. So I think that's the most important thing, is that, are you having fun with the game you're playing? You know, at the end of the day, if you're having fun, you can kind of look past the issues that most games have. With this game, there aren't a lot of issues. There aren't really big issues that like make you want to stop playing. They're like small little issues, you know. But yeah, everything they've added so far is pretty good. The replicators. Oh, one thing about the replicators. Why are we getting so many replicators during the match? We get like 4 or 5 of them in a match. We need more supply bins. Like, you'll get maybe like 3 replicators to start in a game. And then you have the little juices. They give you 25 crafting material. That's fine. But we should not be getting more replicators throughout the game. Maybe drop 1 more. Or 2. 1 or 2. That's it, max. Then give us supplies. Give us some, you know, the guns, like the Peacekeeper, the Kraber, and the R99. But no, we're getting replicators. I was playing a match last night, and all I heard was replicator being deployed. Replicator being deployed. Why are we getting so many replicators? We don't need that many out there. We really don't, period. Because at the end of the day, we're going into the battle. And when there's like 4 to 5 squads left, we don't need a replicator, because at the end of the day, we already got what we need from the other bodies we have looted. So yeah, maybe lessen the replicators that we get, because you already got 2 or 3, maybe even 4 to begin in a match. So we don't need any more than that. What else? That's pretty much it. I do like the whole crafting. That's a good thing they've added. So hopefully they keep that. Hopefully they improve upon that. Maybe instead of them telling us this daily thing that they're doing with the guns and attachments and backpacks, how about you let us buy that instead? Like, have it to where it's like a shop at the replicator, and certain stuff costs a certain amount of money. You know, so maybe even make the R99, Peacekeeper, Kraber. How about instead of dropping them in the supply crate or the supply drop, have it to where it's inside the replicator, but they cost a little bit more. Maybe they cost like 200 or 250. So I think that would be cool. And you also could add in that each kill you get gives you maybe like 5 to 10 crafting materials. So you could get those guns at the station, because I think that would make people more incentive to actually go into battle instead of just hiding. You know, even though in this game you don't really hide that much, because you have characters that can scan, like Bloodhound. Bloodhound can actually scan, so you're getting rid of camping. And also, there's no point of camping in the game. If you play ranked, there's no point of camping. You need the points. But if you play regular, you can camp all day. But there's no point, honestly. The gameplay is meant to be, you have to go in and fight. And it's fun to go in and fight. That's how you get better at it. But all in all, fun game. I know I'm repeating myself, but if you never played Apex, I recommend that you give this game a shot. Give it a shot. Yeah, you might miss the other seasons, but you're not missing much. You're really not. And all the heroes that they have are really cool. They're all good in their own type of way. And once you find the hero you like, that's what you're mostly gonna play with. Like I have 3: Lifeline, Octane, Bloodhound. Maybe even Bangalore sometimes. But those are my characters that I use. I would love to know in the comment section what characters you guys use and what character you think I should give a try to that I did not name. If I missed anything, if you guys can think of any other things that could be improved upon in Apex, drop it down in the comment section. And I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and I catch you guys in the next one. Peace.